Hello there and welcome to the Kerbal Space Program, 0.90, episode 6. And as promised, in that episode before and the episode before that, we are going to the Mun. And we're going to take Jebediah Kerman. Hello Jeb. And he is on top of this little contraption. Nice, isn't it? There we go, nice bit of bright sun. So we have some Separatrons to make sure we don't get killed off. Some little rudders just to keep control. A lot of fuel. And our little payload package. So up here, we have our little payload full of sciencey goodness, and up here our Science Junior. We've also packed along, there we are, some thermometers just to get all the temperature data. In fact, I'm going to take one now on the launch pad just to get the full temperature from here. And I'll probably be taking another one during the launch. Let me just reset the camera. Wrong one. No. V. Auto. Okay, I've messed up the camera. There we go. Back to camera normal. Zoom out. There we go. Right, so let's get this into the air and we can go to the Mun. Now, is the Mun in the right place for a quick and easy... Actually, it's not bad. We need to be about here when we get into space. So... there we go. Let's bring up the fuel calculator. Throttle the engines to full. SAS on. All systems are go. We also have enough life support for approximately just launching. We'll talk about that when we're in the air, shall we? There we go. Up and away. We have 7 days worth of life support. The capsule comes with 3 days. Yeah, about 3 days worth, which actually isn't enough really to get to the Mun and back. It's enough to get there and most of the way back if you don't do anything else in the meantime. But if you want to get into orbit in the Mun, you want to do science, and you want to actually maybe take a bit longer to make sure you get perfect launch trajectory and stuff like that, then it's not enough. You need at least about 4 days to do it. So I've taken 7 days worth of fuel, life support, which will be more than enough. We actually have only 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours worth of energy, but that will be dealt with the use of solar panels. So we are approaching our 9,000 meters, and we are going to go. Nice. Let's just. So I am actually showing you this launch for one reason only. This is our first manned launch to the Mun, so we're going to do this. Say online. We'll actually just show you this launch because we haven't done one for a long while, really. Manned launch, we've only done the one manned launch before, really, into an orbit. And this is our first Mun orbit with a person, so I thought you might want to see it. Let's just put that there, look at that, nice, isn't it? Let's just roll her over a bit more. Maybe about there should do just nicely. There we go. Just get back on the inclination, please. Give us an inclination problem. There we go. Going to 100 kilometers as per usual. I do like 100. It's a nice number for these kind of burns. 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 90, 90, 90, 90, 100. And let's get rid of those engines. There we go. They're always impressive to get rid of. But they're just carrying dead weight because there was that little fuel in them that weren't worth keeping around. And let's just nose her over a bit more. There we go. That will do just nicely. The reason I want to nose her over is actually the solar panels are on the capsule, so nosing her over puts the solar panels into the sun because the sun's there. So let's just pop into here and let's just make sure we get our timings right. Boop, 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 boop. And there we go. Bring that up. So we need a 25-second burn in 1 minute. And let's just point it towards the target, please. Stability assist. There we go. Target. Right, so we need to fast forward a little bit. Taking it up into space. There goes the stages all scattered around us. And we'll start burning at... There, we'll start burning now. We're going to be switching engine to a smaller engine most of the way through the burn, but not necessarily all the way. Once it's about 20 kilometers on the periaps, we will be switching to the smaller, shorter engine inside, because we're going to drop this stage into the atmosphere. Goodbye, stages. Minus 300, it's coming up, it's coming up. Okay, we're actually going down now, so I'm just going to bring the nose up a little bit. Help compensate for that. Just keeping an eye on our apoapse there. Just having to reduce the amount of time we spend forward. We did burn basically a little bit late than we should have done. Must have miscalculated that. But, come on. Minus 90. Coming up nicely. Minus 20. Okay, we're getting to the point where it starts propulsive, and okay, we are now in a low orbit. So what we're going to do is drop off that section, switch to our new engine, and let's just point it forward and throttle up. Let's bring her up to a nice high altitude. 40, 50, 60, 80. Okay, that'll do us just nicely. I really should have done that manoeuvre a little bit better, I think. Go away. So we're heading to 108 here and 82 there, but the Mun is over there. So we're going to do a straight route burn for the Mun about here, most likely. We want 100. And he says 100. Okay, so that's where we're going to be burning, and that's where we're going to be burning too. So, let's look at our little spacecraft. There she is. It's quite cute, really. I mean, she is mostly fuel tank. Half fuel tank, half science, I would say. And we still have 7 days of life support remaining, so let's just swing her around to the burning point. It says 2 minutes 50. We probably need most of that, actually. But we have got smaller engines. It may not calculate them in properly. So I'm going to stop this at now and just do a quick full burn. Right, so we do need 2 minutes to make that burn. So we'll start the burn at 1 minute exactly. And we will begin the burn. So we are burning quite happily. It says she is, I can't get the camera angle on one, but she is, so, I got an idea. Oh, wrong one. Oh, the free camera. Give me control. There we go. So you can see she's almost two fuel tanks there. Roughly the same size as Science and Capsule, so she's basically half fuel. For a ship of her size, she's packing more fuel than she is anything else. I also put the nice small engine on because she doesn't really need anything more powerful than that. Let's just check out our progress. There we go. So we are making progress on this burn. Our fuel is going down just nicely. As long as we don't go below about there, we should be fine. Going to make it back. You might notice the food, water and oxygen are a bit low. That is actually, let me just get rid of these fairings. There we go. Bye, fairings. Inside here, I've put food, water and oxygen tanks. 2 of them, and I've only put a small amount in to keep the weight down, because a full one of each actually gives about 45 days worth of oxygen for life support in general. We don't need 45 days worth, and it's heavy, so I've taken out quite a lot of it to keep the weight down so we can make the launch. 7 days is more than enough. I mean, we only need about 4 days in total. Oh, let's get ready for this. Slow it down, and done. Let's just kill off that and let's see how close do we make it. I know this disengaged, and wow, we got to the 100. Wow, okay. We just need to make sure our solar panels are into the sun. Where's the sun? Just point ourselves. Basically retrograde, actually. Retrograde. I'll do just fine. Let's just line that up with the horizon so we can point. Oop, wrong way. Point us straight at the sun. There we go, and the batteries are charging. Great. So we'll leave the batteries to charge for the few seconds they've got left while we head into the shadow of the sun, or the shadow of Kerbal. And I'm going to head out to the moon. Okay, so we are still down because you never do a change of sphere of influence at a high time warp, because this will actually watch. Now I'll actually do this at a decent level, but this says 9871. Is it that level there? Right, so just stop it, and it now says 9878. So we actually jumped up 80 meters by entering a decently high time warp. Now that's not a problem for us, but you got to think that on a, let's say you're going to Duna or somewhere big, the time warp you're into could be so big, it actually could be 100 kilometers, hundreds of meters, hundreds of thousands of meters. It could be anything. The temperature scan can't be done right now, really? I thought now would be a perfect place to do a temperature scan. Let's get a mystery goo. The goo is quite normal, actually. Actually, probably a good place to get a crew report. We haven't done a crew report out here before. Let's just line up with the galactic edge. Just swing it up there. Let's get an EVA. Hello there. Dun, 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 dun. Can we give us a EVA report, please? You recorded your observations. Ah, okay. Nothing major. I'm back inside. Oh, and I'm probably going to need to get a crew report, actually. You look at the surface of the moon, trying to find a good landing space. Inside the craters might be the best option. That's generally because the craters, inside the craters are... we've lost the moon again. Inside the craters are usually pretty decent. Alright, I'm not going to find it that way. Let's head down into a low orbit around the moon. There we go. And set location. We need 20 seconds worth of burning to get into that orbit. Ah, there we are. Hello, Mun. Drifting, drifting into space. Look, I'm a candle. The space program is 1 year old. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Bring the GUI back. So we just take her in. Let's get this orbit insertion burn done. We've got 20 minutes before we get close enough for this burn. 14. And here we are. So beginning burn in just a few seconds. Let's just time warp. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So we are pointing in the right direction. Full burn. We're now bringing our apoaps down to keep it within an orbit. There we go. Ooh. I saw the 10 and panicked. I didn't look over here. Burning at the dark side of the moon, eh? Makes perfect for vision. Let's just get her into a nice 100 by 100. Let's slow that down. And just stop that because I got a feeling it's going to flip us around if I didn't slow it down. And there we go. 100 by 80. That's what we said, isn't it? 100 by 80, that's about right. 100, 80. No? Well, let's just swing around here. And it appears we're inclined. I don't like being inclined. I really should be paying more attention to that. But let's just do a straight 100, 100, like we said we should be. 100, 100, there we go. Stability assist only. We need to make sure we've got some sun on those solar panels, so let's wait till the sun comes up. There she is. Hello, sun. Point towards the sun. There we go. Let's get the batteries charged up. Batteries charged up. I think they're sufficiently charged. Let's point ourselves to nominal, because nominal is easier to get in and out of the spacecraft if it's in roughly the right direction. Let's just put the camera to auto. It's a bit wobbly actually. Where's Jeb? Let's get on the day side. There we are. Oh, hey, behave yourself. There we go. Right, so just for a moment, let's get our EVA Jeb out. And we just ask him to take that crew report if you could, please. Thank you. Do us another EVA report closer. We're still in high over. Okay. 16 science. We record the observations. We're going to get back inside. But yeah, we'll dump the experiments because apparently we're still high over the Mun, which I wasn't expecting actually. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's do a retrograde. We'll lower the orbit down. We'll get low over the Mun. Let's hope we get the fuel for this, but we are at 100 kilometers. Let's bring it down to, what do you think, 40? Let's go 30. We're almost at 30. And that hopefully won't be too much fuel to screw us over. Let's just do a quick prograde turn. Just we're pointing towards the sun for those solar panels, as they do seem to like that. There we go. Let's just get this, keep our charges up. Yep. Okay, let's head round to the low point of the orbit. Because we've already got a goo. I'm going to get as low as we can with this junior. So here we go. I'm coming into a low pass now. And if we can just get our crew report in space near the Mun. Great. So we're in space near the Mun means we chose the right place. Let's bring it up, swing her around. Whoop. There we go. Let's do the mystery goo. The goo seems less dense here. We'll do the materials bay. The high radiation environment caused a few of the samples to glow. Okay, it could be fun to paint the rocket. We've had that a few times, haven't we? Probably actually when we were here last time with the unmanned rockets, I believe. So let's just take the samples and let's do an EVA report. We recorded the situation over the Midlands. Ooh. Yeah, so we can actually get more data if we just kept this orbit. Okay, I think we'll try that. Let's maintain a low orbit. We'll bring that to 30-30. Throttle up. And there we go. Make sure she stays pointing towards the sun. Good. Let's just turn that into a stability assist. Now I'm going to rotate the craft so I can see Jebediah when he gets out. There we are. Hello. Now that one, if I do a crew report now, it just says in space near the Mun. So we're not going to bother with that again. But it did say when it came out last time, stay near the capsule please, in space above the Midlands. Okay. So we're just going to go around to different areas. Just do one full orbit, getting all the bits of science around it. So we're over the Midlands right now. So if we just time warp a little bit, let's say there. We'll try just try a time warp jump every so often, and we'll EVA. Keep him near the capsule. Port Midlands again. We don't want too many Midlands. So there. I mean, there's probably going to be Midlands all the way around. It might be around the equator, it might be all Midlands, I don't know. So let's try this one. Midlands. Oops, back to the door. Thank you. Okay, let's go to there. That's not the Midlands. That can't be the Midlands. Unless it's just Midlands equals equator. So this one is... Ah, here we go. Highland craters. See back inside. Now, can we get a crew report from this level? No, just near the Mun again. Okay, fair enough. So we're over the craters at the moment. So let's just run this time warp around to there, because that's the crater just gone. We're no longer over the crater. We can hopefully get Highlands. Yay, Highlands. Say hey. Well, he accepted that. Okay. Try there. So we can do one loop around the Mun and then we'll be heading back to Kerbal with this science. This tasty, tasty science. Alright, so we're in the Highlands now. So we've been in the Midlands, we've been to the Highlands, we've got the crater. Third over here. Need to EVA. So we just need to Midlands. Okay, so Midlands, we're back to the Midlands again. Now, it might just be a different Midlands, so I'm going to wait till we get over this crater here. There we go. And EVA. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Behave yourself. I don't want to have to do an EVA run. We're on the far side crater now. Now, I don't think we can get any better crew reports, can we? No, it's just the same. It's always the same on that one. Both of those have been triggered. Actually, what's that one? Let's have a quick review data. Space near the Mun. And that one is high over the Mun. Okay, so we got two we actually do want. So pass over that crater there. So let's wait till we get past that crater. There we are. Let's try this one. And then we prepare for a journey home. And just a... Oh, Jeb. Okay, EVA time it is. Let's just bring you back, back. Forward. Down a bit. Up a bit. Moving slowly and carefully. There we go. There's you. You can't be trusted holding to a ladder, can you? Midlands. So, yeah, go back to Midlands. And that was the first time Jeb's lost his grip. And I got a feeling he did that on purpose. Because I know if I was in space, I'd let go of the ladder just to have a little jaunt around. I mean, think about it. Can you imagine being the first person in space and not just have a little bit of an EVA run? Okay, Jeb. You've done it twice now. It's starting to be obvious what you're doing. Everyone knows that you're doing it just because you want to have a jolly outside. Now, just because you're maybe sneezing your helmet and you need to get rid of it, I don't know. But you can't go outside your capsule and take your helmet off. So I think you should behave yourself now. It's time to go home anyway, because we've got all the science we can get from this altitude on this particular pass. I am going to pass over this one last crater though, because I don't think we got that crater itself. I think there's like near side and far side crater, and then we'll plot our course home. Yes, you've got to come home. You've got to return to science. Far side crater 24. Here we go. We've got all the craters. We did the original one here, so let's go to map mode and plot our course home. Where's our home? Hello, home. So first thing, we'll plot a course here, and we'll accelerate it out, and we'll see where it goes. So I want a... There we go. What's that? 52. It's a bit high. We put that to there. Less burning to the fuel. What's that? 147. Okay, it's a bit high again. Can we slow that down? I want to be about 35 should be about right, I'd say. So 60, 50, 40, 35. 30. Oh, 30. There we go, 35. That's his 35, doesn't it? Yeah, see, I knew my 35s. Let's spin the rocket round. Let's take a look at the IVA. And the goal. Wow, look at that. That is nice, isn't it? Just turn the... 1 second. Can we... Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that is gorgeous view. Wow. Could you imagine just looking out that window and seeing that in real life? Ooh. God, that'd be beautiful to see. Anyway. Estimated burn, 30 seconds. Time to burn, 4 minutes. Let's swing it around. Time to burn, now. Here we go. Burning, burning, burning. He's forever burning. Jet fuel. And when there's no jet fuel, he burns rocket fuel. Rocket and oxidizer too. Sorry. Let's switch back to map mode. Let's just see if we can progress this correctly. Don't need to do a correction burn then. Right, what are we at? Let's just turn that off. 127. We want 35. There we go, 35. Couldn't ask for a better positioning. Unless, of course, you wanted to do something else. In which case you could. Where's the sun? I need to point this spacecraft towards it. I got a feeling it's behind me. It is behind me. There we go. Solar panel's charging. And we can now say goodbye to the moon. Bye, moon. Actually, I remember something we didn't do. We didn't do an EVA report right out here. So right out here. There we go. Let's do an EVA report here. Let's just make sure I can get back in the capsule. Let's just rotate that a bit. There we go. Jeb, do it a favour. Give me a crew report. Crew report high over the moon. We probably have one of those already. I don't know. And give me an EVA. EVA high over the moon. We didn't get one of those earlier, so we'll get one now. No, we did get one of those earlier. Okay. Well, I know we didn't get. We didn't do any high over Kerbin. So let's just change sphere of influence and do a new crew report. Okay, we won't do a crew report because we need to get outside and collect that crew report first. So EVA high over Kerbin and collect the science. Get back in. Yep, it's just we got a couple of duplicates in there. That's all. Do a crew report now. High over Kerbin. So we got that, and then we can do a nice close run. Let's just. There she is. Hello, Kerbin. We don't really need to get a closing one because we had that earlier when we did the. What do you call it? When we did the original orbit, so we don't need to worry about getting a just a general over Kerbin one. We just go straight in for the landing. Now let's have a quick look at this. Is it going to be a land or sea landing? Well, there's a lot of water there, so it's entirely possible we're going to be ditching in the water. I don't think we'll make it to here. So prepare for a splashdown, people. Preparing for splashdown. We will dump this engine at around 80 kilometers when we know it's going to be in the air, but we'll probably 80 kilometers. There we go, 100 meters, 1 kilometers, 90, 80, and then set the rotation up so we're always pointing retrograde. That way we can keep our heat shield in the airflow. Dump that section, we don't need that anymore. Goodbye. That wasn't what I think it is it? Oh, balls. The heat shield. Hope for hell that heat shield protects us, because that popped off at the same time and our heat shield is now held on by the wind only. Oh, that's not going to be good for us. Oh. Okay, going to ride this one down without any time warp because I can't risk that piece missing. That is currently shielding the ship entirely because it's pushed against the bottom of the ship. Wow. Okay, this is going to be a good one. We may actually lose a piece or two here as well. It wasn't supposed to break off until here, so it broke off early. Usually parts start to explode around. Let me just change the camera. Front 3. Parts usually start to blow up around 1,000 degrees, so yes. Nothing we can do about it, so we have to watch this nice pretty view. I think from that angle it's the nicest. There's the land. We have got a parachute. It is capable of handling everything. It has been tested, but only with that base intact. So if the base blows up, yeah, 600 increasing. And we have no ablative shielding either. That was our heat shield that popped off with the other stage. Oh, let's actually take a look at. Oh, wrong one. Oh, thank you. Let's look at the Jeb view, shall we? That's not too bad. I mean, you'd be bricking it a little bit right now, knowing your heat shield's damaged and everything. Let's just Can we zoom that camera out a little bit, please? Thank you. A bit closer than I wanted to be. What's our temperatures right now? Okay, temperatures are decreasing. We have made it through the high point of the re-entry. And we are indeed on a suborbital trajectory, and we are not going to make it to land. We are passing directly over the KFC though. So if you look down, there, hello people, we're only 28 kilometers up. You could send somebody over to get us. If I'd have known we were that close, I'd probably tried to alter the course actually and made itself land near it. In fact, we can actually, I can see the runway really clearly. It's actually quite nice to see. So we are entering a suborbital. We are suborbital. We're now sub. Well, probably not sub max speeds, but definitely below the re-entry heat section. So our temperatures are dropping. Yep. We can wait for the parachutes to deploy. We can't deploy them until we slow down. We have got Mach effects right now. Temperatures are going down rapidly, so we're good. We're good. We survived for now. How close are we to the alternate runway? It's over there. Just about make it out in the dark. Let's see how far we get from it then. 35 kilometers up. It'll be interesting to see how close we got to the KSC, I think. There's going to be a splashdown, people. I hope the science about a splashdown, because I haven't tried it on a splashdown. I did do one test before, and then it was on land, so... Parachute deployed. And there goes the heat shield. Hey! And we can now safely time warp down. We're actually quite a distance from the KSC. Is it over there? Oh, there it is. We made it 40 kilometers from the KSC. That's not bad. I mean, it was entirely accidental. I wasn't even aiming for the KSC at this particular run. I might do some targeting the KSC later on, but right now I just went for a straight get us home. I mean, we took 7 days worth of life support. We got back with 4 days remaining. Yeah. Not bad at all. I have turned the SAS off, so we're not going to fall into the water at an angle because we've been trying to hold ourselves up. We're not going to be able to rotate much, so there's no point even trying. And we got 4 hours with battery life, so hopefully a rescue ship will be out to meet us within the next 4 hours. Well, since we're here, 500 meters, can we do it? Stay. It's a bit dangerous, but okay. Let's just take all the data, get inside, take a crew report, keep that, and land ourselves in the water. So we've got 200 meters and closing. Here comes the water. Splashdown imminent. Oh, the bolts. I didn't forget to do some of these. Let's get some of these before we hit the water, shall we? Yeah, I should have done more. I forgot about those ones entirely on that mission. Splashdown says... And we are intact! Oh my god, we're intact. Wasn't expecting that when I saw the... Stop wobbling. Thank you. When I saw the situation there, I thought, we're not going to make that. Somebody's going to snap off. I actually expected that to break off in the re-entry. And these be protected by the heat shield. Then these crash and explode later on. Now, we did use a fair amount of our water. Let's just get Jeb out. Get us a water sample, if we could, please. EVA report for the water. We don't really need one, but we'll take one anyway. Surface sample for the water. It's only minor, but we can get it. And get back in the capsule, please. Can you get back in the capsule? Jeb? Capsule? Inside? You can jump in the water. Ah. Very interesting. Jeb can jump out of water. He is a magic Kerbal. So let's recover the vessel and see how much science we got for all that mission. We got science, yeah. We got 334.2 science. Oh yeah, that's good science. And Jebediah got back. And we will spend our science. Let's spend the science. So I think we should focus on a little bit. So let's have a look. What these are: small engines, probe cores. Nothing really that we need right now. That one is a 3-man capsule. Now the 3-man capsule could be useful. Also, these ones are quite useful. Little landing counter. I do like want to get one of them. But I think we're gonna have to go with the fuel hose because that is going to make life a lot easier. What's that? Bigger fuel tanks, don't need them. Docking ports. Docking ports. Oh, I've been waiting for docking port for ages. Mine. Now I know I really should have gone for the extra science, but I wanted the docking port so badly. Because I have plans to build space stations and multi-stage ships that can fly to the moon, undock, land, redock with a service module and come back as a whole unit. Which you can't do that if you don't have a docking port. So, docking port. And docking port. Yay! Let's see, we have we have 90, so we can afford that one, or that one. So let's see what's most important. Oh, we can get that one as well. So we could either have the large fuel tank with the radial engines. We could have fairings, which we've already got, and the large decoupler. Well, we don't really need a large decoupler. We don't really have any large fuel tanks, do we? Well, that's quite large, but I don't think we can really launch that yet. We have got that, but that's wrong sizes, so it's not going to help us out. We don't really have any large payloads that we can lift at the moment, so getting the large decoupler is useless to us. Structural fuel useful for space stations. No, that one's again, that's just all jet components. We're not going to be building the airplanes for a long while, I don't think. Bigger batteries are nice, but we need better solar panels. And landing gear and landing pads. Well, we don't need them. We've got decent ones over here. But I think these ones are better, actually. I'm going to go with power, because power will give us lights, making it easier to land on the moon when we do land on the moon. We will see the surface coming if it's dark. Also, I believe the next one after that gives us the better solar panels. So, bunk. Yeah, so we've got packed solar panels there now and bigger batteries. So we can, those will be a lot more useful for like space stations and stuff. So, we've got the science. We've been to the moon. As I promised, we would go to the moon. That's all there is to the episode. So, what should we do next? Should we go land on the moon? Should we start building a space station? Let me know what you think we should do. And if it's anything like a space station, what modules would you like to see? Even if we go to the moon and land on the moon. But actually, we'll say this. We will land on the moon in the next episode. The episode after that, we will begin the construction of Kerbin's first space station. My question to you, what modules would you like to see on the space station? Crew, power, command and control, individual modules. And we'll try and launch all the individual modules and dock them together into one assembled space station. And that'll be done over multiple episodes, along with probably another mission at the same time, because a simple launch and dock is not going to be a full mission in its own right. But I think that's all we can say for this episode. It's been really good. We have done what we said, and like I said, I promised we'd do it, and we did it. We've been to the moon. So next episode, we're going to land on the moon, take a surface sample, and maybe even a photo opportunity. So, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Also, if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing.